I hope you're excited because today we are unpacking my Coach and Dooney Bourke collection, so stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome in. If you're new to my channel, my name is Caleb and I post luxury and lifestyle related content every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So if that's something you're into, which I mean, you're here, so I'm assuming it is, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below, give this video a thumbs up, say hi down in the comments. Find me over on Instagram, caleb.snell.designer. And what are we doing today? It is part 2 of my designer collection bag month. We just hit our 2nd anniversary here on YouTube. I just passed 5,000 subscribers. And to celebrate, I am doing every Sunday through this month a bag collection video. Last Sunday was my designer bag collection. This Sunday is Coach and Dooney Bourke. Next Sunday is Longchamp. The Sunday after that is SLG. So sit back, get comfortable, relax. We're going to talk about some good American contemporary designs, and I am super excited. So a little bit about me if you're new around here. I mean, if you're not, like, welcome back. I used to work for Coach. I've been collecting Coach since 2006, I think. It's been a good minute. So like Coach has always been very prevalent in my collection, and that is no exception now. I love collecting new Coach, which you'll see a lot of new Coach today. I love going back and collecting like those Y2K Reed Krakoff era Coach bags. I love it all. To make things easier on myself for today's collection video, I'm going to show you my Coach collection first. We'll start out with new bags, old bags, and then we're going to do my Dooney Bourke collection. Same setup. We'll start out with the newer bags, and then we'll get into my vintage goodies, because if you caught my unboxing this past week, link down in the description, I unboxed like the holy grail of vintage Dooney Bourke all-weather leather, which you're going to get a sneak peek of here today. Anyway, guys, let's get started. All right, guys, let's start off with one of my newest and most favorite Coach bags, and this is a favorite of you guys' too. Like, you all go crazy when I show it. The Coach Soft Tabby in the light blue denim. So this is from last year, 2022. You guys, I cannot get enough of this bag. So my husband bought this for me as like a gift. I was actually about to get my appendix taken out last year, which is like not a vibe. Like, we're not here for it. Not a safe space for the appendix. So he bought this for me. It's super freaking cute. I absolutely love this bag. We got my initials blind stamped into the back of the hang tag as one does. This bag is absolutely perfect. Like, it is beautiful denim goodness, which, I mean, hello. What I love about denim, you guys, real quick side note, is it's moving from like a seasonal like trend to like a full-on spring summer staple, which I'm super here for. They recently released the all black denim. I was super excited for it, slept on it, didn't buy any of it. This bag is so good, I didn't see needing to add a second denim bag to my collection. Super cute. You open it with the C buckle here. Opens up to just like a plain soft blue lining. Nice big open space, plenty of pockets. Like, it is a classic Coach bag. Big zipper pocket here on the back, which can fit your cell phone. I use an iPhone Pro Max 14 plus whatever, the big one. And it fits in the back pocket. Anyway, guys, absolutely love this bag. The Soft Tabby, if you're looking to step into Coach, like, this is absolutely perfect. And if you're like me and you also love like your high-end designers, this is a good like dead ringer for the Fendi baguette. Like, I said what I said, safe space. Next up for my most used like newer Coach bags would be the mini Cashin tote in the color chalk. Listen, guys, you know I love the color chalk from Coach. I came this close a couple weekends ago to buying the Coach Samian chalk. Like, chalk from Coach is 100% a vibe. And if you're thinking to yourself like, oh, I could never keep that clean, or it's a white bag, like I'm scared. You guys, I have worn this over so many weekends through the city, and it is still, knock on marble, flawlessly white. Like, it is absolutely stunning. Caveat, everything I'm showing you today has either had an unboxing or review, or I talk about it at length in a vlog. So just make sure to go down and check out my Coach and Dooney Bourke playlists. The information's there. Trust me, there's a really good review on this bag. But I absolutely love this bag, you guys. It can actually fit your cell phone. You just can't do the magnetic little strap at the top. Super cute. I wear it crossbody. It fits over a big coat. Perfect for those days in the city. And I like that even though it's an open tote, like, it's small enough, like I can barely get my hands in, so I don't think like a little thief is gonna pop in and take something out. But super cute, perfect for weekends. Another bag that I love using on the weekends is my Coach Quilted camera bag. I think I bought this. We went home to Zane's family's house for Thanksgiving last year. Near his home, about 40 minutes up north, there is like the world's cutest and smallest Coach outlet. Like, I swear, it's like 500 square feet. It's like the size of a studio apartment. It's so tiny, but we used to go up there almost weekly. Like, me, him, and his mom, we were like obsessed with Coach back in the day, like Still kind of am, but not to that same degree. We left the house, we went out to lunch that afternoon. I was like, oh, you know, we should probably just go up to the outlet. Like, it's not that far. We went up, I found this sitting there at the outlet. This is, like I said, the Quilted small camera bag. Super cute. Now, this front turn lock pocket is basically useless with that big turn lock hardware there in the way. However, when you open it up, it is done in like a beautiful leather lining. And overall, it's like a very luxe, very nice bag. Now, I just double checked, you guys. This is still at the Coach outlet for only $140. And I think they have a couple of other colorways at this point too. So I'll link it down below because for 140 bucks, like I am not mad. Like this has been such a good bag. It reminds me of my Marmont with the chain and then the leather brake. However, I will say that the Coach chain is not nearly as weighty or of a high quality like my Gucci. I mean, obviously it's 1,000 plus more. Super cute bag, perfect for weekends, and I love carrying this in the fall. It's a vibe, 100. So guys, low key, this was a little bit of a disappointment. I said what I said, save space, don't hate me. This is the Coach Kip. This bag, it is basically a remake of an older bag. It's very much like a station or a court bag from back in the day. It is worn crossbody, however, it has this cute little handle at the top. You all know I love a top handle moment. It does have a back slip pocket, however, not big enough for a phone, so you could probably fit like your card holder back here. Tickets if you're on the CTA or the Metra, super cute. The interior is just done in that Coach 1941 fabric lining, and overall super cute. It has a couple of card holders built in, which I probably should have just relied on rather than buying a wallet for it. So listen, if you guys didn't catch the unboxing, it might have been tucked into a vlog or something. We went to the Coach boutique, and I used to work at Coach back in college, and I'm thinking to myself like, oh, this cute little wallet's gonna be like 50, 60 bucks. Whatever, just, you know, wrap it up, thank you so much. She's like, okay, Mr. Snell, your total's like 120. I'm like, for a wallet that'll hold 3 cards, like that's ridiculous. And it can't even hold your phone. So once this which is essentially like a very small wallet, you'll catch it in my SLG collection. Once you get that in here, like you have room for like your Hermès lip balm, and that is it. Like this bag doesn't hold anything, like next to nothing. I mean, it is the length of a big iPhone, but with the gussets on the sides, like you're not getting much in this thing. So if you bought this in a more formal color, probably really cute for weddings. I don't know. I don't really think I got my money's worth with this bag. I said what I said. Don't judge me. Don't hate me. I'm gonna share the big boy. The big boy of my Coach collection, literally and figuratively. This bag, you guys, I worked so hard for. I'm not gonna bore you again with the story. Just know I had to call like 5 or 6 boutiques, talk to some strangers. It was very strange, but I tracked one down. And I think there's a very limited number of these made, like maybe 500. But this is the Eagle NYC tote from, I think it was last year's spring summer runway collection. So anyway, after I tracked it down, they're like, oh, you know, we already have it on waitlist for somebody, but you know, if they you know, don't show up in 48 hours, we'll call you. They literally called me back in 5 minutes. So whoever it was, I'm so sorry I bought your bag. Thank you for not picking it up. The Eagle NYC, this was a gay bar, leather bar mostly in New York City. And it's not a chain, but it was sprinkled throughout most of the major cities here in the US. All kind of like the whole like Tom of Finland, like kind of theme. So of course I had to have it. And low key, I'm gonna gripe real quick, but you know like Pride Month stuff, you know, like doused in rainbows, really not very well thought out. Give me gay history. Like this is the kind of stuff I want to see for like Pride Month collections. Am I alone in that? Like, are we all, like my boys, are we a little done with the rainbows? I said what I said. Super cute bag. This is the Cashin tote. I think it's the 32 centimeter in size. They did make a smaller version for runway. However, they didn't put it into production. And I almost gave up on this because I think it was either The Advocate or one of the gay magazines. They interviewed Coach or somebody tied to the Eagle, and it wasn't actually supposed to make it into production. So when it finally did, I was like, oh my God, it's here. I tracked one down. It is mine, and I could not be happier. Like major collector's piece. All right, last but not least, this one is it's a bit of a disappointment. This is the Coach Terry, and I literally cannot say the name Terry without thinking of Terry from Degrassi. Am I alone in that? I don't know. I was a huge Degrassi fan as a kid. This is the newest iteration of like their shearling collection. So if you remember like the JLo collection a couple years ago, this is the newest kind of iteration for that. This is MFF, made for factory. I have a couple of MFF pieces in my older Coach collection, which we'll see here in a minute, but this is new MFF. And I'm gonna say it, like the quality is just not there anymore. Like this shearling actually feels like carpet. I've carried this once, I think, maybe for a week, but it's not one of my go-tos. Like I have other really cute Coach wintry bags like with actual rabbit fur on them, which we'll see here in a minute. I worked really hard to track this one down too. Like we went to several outlets. I went online. I finally found one in person when we were at the Michigan City outlet, actually on our way back from Thanksgiving. And I was like, okay, you know, I've looked hard enough. I just snatched it up, and then we got home and I was unpacking. I'm like, oh, I probably should have looked at that a little closer in the store. Lesson learned, unless you know, like normally when I go into the outlet, I'm like specifically looking for the reserve stuff, unless it's like super freaking cute or really collectible. So if you're gonna like buy something MFF, really check it over, because the MFF quality is, I mean, it was never as good as full price, but it was never like not that far off, if you get what I'm saying. Super cute. You can wear it, you know, with the top handle high, or you can go crossbody with it if you want. It's pretty versatile. I mean, it is cute with like a puffer coat in the winter time. It's just not like my first go-to bag. Now, when it comes to old school Coach, like the Reed Krakoff era, I have a few pieces left in my collection. Now, granted, keep in mind, like I used to be Coach crazy, so I had like Legacy, Bleecker, like you name it. I had some really rare pieces in my collection. Those have since either burned or been sold off. Like, it's a thing. Check out Bags I've Lost if you need a refresher. So today, I think I only have like about 10, maybe, like older Y2K era Coach bags. So let's start out like about circa 2013 and work our way back. All right, so up first we have the Coach Willis re-edition. We love that. So this one was actually out when I was working at Coach. This came out in 2013, I think for like an anniversary, 75th maybe? That sounds right, maybe. We'll stick to it. I found this on shopgoodwill.com. Actually, my husband did, because you know he's a terrible influence. And this was the all vachetta version, which I was super excited to find. However, this isn't the correct hang tag. I wanted the anniversary hang tag. This is the later iteration, which didn't have that. Also, there's like a cute metal hang tag moment going on here. This bag, it's really cute. I haven't personally worn it out yet. Probably should at some point, maybe. It's kind of like more of like a fall weekend vibe, if you're asking my opinion. Nice big slip pocket in the back. You could probably, yeah, you could totally fit your big iPhone in there. Now, the interior, this is my favorite part, you guys. With all the Willises, you have the classic turn lock closure here on the front. You open it up, and it has the old Legacy stripe interior. Now, this kind of bothered me at the time, and I didn't buy it back then because I'm a Coach purist. The Legacy stripe should have only been on Legacy bags. However, when they introduced or reintroduced the Coach Willis, they put it under the Poppy nameplate, which Poppy was like their entry-level diffusion line, which why they did such a special, this is kind of their hot bag for that time period. Why they did that but introduced it under the Poppy line is like beyond me, like totally a weird idea on their part. However, still super cute. It does have the crossbody strap, which I have tucked in there. I mean, it is a cute bag. I will give it that. I think I might have paid like $60 for this. Originally, this would have been like, I think $298 in this iteration. And then there were some more like special color blocked versions. My version's not flawless. It's not perfect, which is why I paid so little for it, but it's still super cute. Okay guys, next up I have something incredibly special to share with you. I don't know if this got its own video or if I tagged it in with like a Shop Goodwill unboxing. I think I did. I think it was tied into a haul at some point, so it didn't get its own special video. I have wanted this bag for so many years. I missed it when they first came out because back then I couldn't afford to drop $398 on a bag. Now that people have forgotten, you know, about this collection and, you know, they're getting older, Coach doesn't really hold its value. So it's easy to collect the older pieces. I was able to snatch one at a steal. So this is from the Coach Pierre Latan collaboration. Pierre Latan is a French artist. He used to do a lot of Coach advertising like back in the 90s. He did a few pieces for them for like magazine adverts. They had him come back and do like a neat seaside collection. So there were 3 totes in total, including this one. I have the beach umbrella. There was the beach cabana. And then I think one that just said Coach really big with like a seahorse. And then there were a couple of really cool, really rare pieces with like rope and like all these like Pierre Latan prints scattered over them. Really, really cool collection. I was able to find this one in mint condition. So it still has its original brass hang tag. It still has the luggage tag with the Pierre Latan starfish and embroidery. The beads are all intact. My vachetta flower still looks really good. And listen here, you guys, this is white patent leather on a nearly 15-year-old bag. So like the fact that it still is white and not yellowing and gross and cracked is like beyond amazing. Also, it's painted here around the bottom, and then you have gold lurex sparkles in all of the canvas. Like this bag is a stunner, and my favorite part about the whole thing, when you get past this absolutely insanely obnoxious turn lock and you open it up to reveal the Coach mattress ticking stripe lining. Say that 10 times fast. That's a little ridiculous. Super freaking cute. Again, I got this at shopgoodwill.com. It was like $90, I think. Normally these can go for about $150 to $200, so not that bad if you were looking on eBay, but the fact that I got a flawless example for half the price is low-key amazing, not gonna lie. Sticking to the theme of that like 2010s, late 2000s era, let's talk about some op art. So next up, this was another Shop Goodwill find, you guys. This is the Op Art Amanda Satin Fold Over Flap Clutch. Again, found this on shopgoodwill.com. Might have paid like, I don't know, 20, 30 bucks. It wasn't much. You guys, I hated Op Art when it first came out. So they went from I'm gonna spoil a bag for you. They went from like the original Coach signature, and then they were trying to, I think in 2009, introduce the Op Art and make it like a whole thing. They had Iris Apfel come in for like a whole major photo shoot, which I think is where most of us learned who she is. In the Midwest anyway. I said what I said, save space. And they tried to do this whole Op Art thing, which is like big circular C's. I mean, some of the pieces were a vibe, but like overall, like those pieces have not aged well. I mean, they haven't. This was the best iteration in my humble opinion. I think Zane's mother had a mini satin Sabrina. Total vibe. I don't know where it is. I don't know if I sold it for her, if she still has it. I don't know. We'll have to look. This bag, you guys, I mean, come on, can we be serious? Also brand new with tags. So back in the day, you could have bought this for $298. This is the Amanda Graphic CC Fold Over Flap Clutch, which I think I just said. Style number 12928 in case you want to look it up. Anyway, super cute. This one has the big chunky high ball chain strap, which is really a vibe. Like, you know, everyone's excited about like chain straps on bags, you know, like a la Chanel, Gucci, like those kind of styles. Like this is super unique. So like if Coach wanted to bring this back for some of the newer bags, it would be a total vibe. I'm not gonna lie. Now the back of this bag has the kiss lock pocket, the gray patent metallic leather. Now on the front, this turn lock is totally useless, like it doesn't do anything. You can flip it up, there's a zipper pocket there, zipper pocket here on the top, and I still have the original like care tags and everything with this bag. If you caught my vlog sale about a year ago, this was in the vlog sale. I've changed my mind after seeing it today. I'm like, this would totally look cute in the fall. Like maybe for like a dinner out or just, you know, running around. Super cute bag. I love it. So you can't have it. It's mine. Sorry. Sticking with clutches. Now this next one is a huge disappointment. I unboxed this on my channel, you guys, and about probably a year and a half ago. Like I've had this bag for, let's be real, a long time. Like it's been a good minute and it still smells. It still smells, you guys. No, seriously. So this is the Coach Cambridge clutch, and I have mine in the perforated leather. I think it was about maybe 2014. I think it was after I left Coach. They were trying to, this was before Reed Krakoff went off and did his own line, which ultimately sadly failed. Beautiful stuff, but didn't do well. They were trying to see if they could push the Coach price points. So this particular clutch, I think originally retailed for $498. Some of the bags in this collection were well over $1,000. And this was back when you could get like entry-level Louis Vuitton, Neverfulls, and Speedies in the 600s. So that just tells you how overpriced this Cambridge collection was. A few of the bad hallmarks of the Cambridge collection are heavily tarnished hardware, like almost to the point where it's like rusty, and mine does not disappoint. It doesn't smell that bad. Like it's aired out a lot in almost 2 years, but still, she's not that cute. You open it up, you have a zipper pocket here, and my biggest gripe of all, like why did this lilac lavender color have such a chokehold on Coach in the 2010s? Like 2000s, 2010s, this like non-committal purpley lining, like I'm not here for it. I said what I said and it's a safe space, so there's that. And like the interior stained. The only reason I bought this is because I think they were selling it for like $55. I was scoping out, like I just wanted a Cambridge piece to see like what all the fuss could have possibly been about. They listed this as like flawless, perfect condition, and it still stinks. Like it's kind of gross. I've never used this. And now that I'm looking at it, like, why did I buy this? It's not even my style. I said what I said. Like, do you see me carrying this? I don't see me carrying this. I could donate it, but then like, I don't know. I don't think I would want to bequeath this onto someone else. This is like, I don't know. Anyway, so let's talk about a bag that I really do love. Like I said, I've been collecting Coach for a very long time. At one point I had this in a very, very, very rare color, the chambray. And like an idiot, I sold it because I thought, oh, I need to sell my Coach and my Louis Vuitton. Like I had that moment. Like we've all been there, right? You start out collecting contemporary and then you think you need to sell it all for another brand. And then you totally regret it because you sell some incredibly rare things. At least that was my experience. This bag was one of them, and it has literally taken me 10 years to find it again in the wrong color. This is the Coach Bleecker reversible suede tote, and it is a tank. You guys, this bag is absolutely massive. So it came in, I believe, 4 colorways. This is the mahogany. There's also sand, ink, which is like a very dark, inky, gray, blue, black. And then the color chambray, which was a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous shade of blue, which I had stupidly sold for way too little. If you remember back in like 2007, 2008, when the Coach Bleecker and Legacy collections were like their two pinnacle collections, like super thick, vegetable dyed, vachetta leather, absolutely stunning pieces. This originally retailed for $898 for a Coach bag in 2008, 2009. That's a hefty price tag. This bag is incredibly rare. I have never found it in the chambray after I sold mine. I had a perfect example too, and I literally gave it away. I sold it on a Facebook group, and I periodically try to go through my messages to like remember like 15 years ago, like which random person I sold this to, so that I can go through the messages and be like, do you happen to still have this random bag that I sold you a lifetime ago, and can I buy it back? But I can't find the original message. I forget who I sold it to. I've never seen the chambray again. I've only seen this colorway pop up twice, and I've seen the sand color twice as well. Never saw, like, I've never seen ink in real life outside of a Coach catalog. That is how rare these bags are. It's reversible, you can flip it out, and then it's just the solid leather. And what I love the most, other than just like the suede goodness, is this big Coach Bleecker hang tag. Like, you guys, this era of Coach is like pinnacle Coach. Like the new like glove tan leather, like doesn't even hold a candle to this old thick, like this is leather. I could go on and on forever and not tell you enough how much I love this bag. Like, I am so excited to have it back, but if anyone, you know, like puts their ears to the concrete or whatever the saying is and knows where I can get a chambray, let me know because I need to buy it. If you caught the video, I originally posted this. This is from the Coach Hampton Weekend Ski Collection. I think I'm adding extra words in there, but ski is in the name. It's trimmed in rabbit fur. It has the white silk, super freaking cute. You have the buckle here. This is actually originally designed to be like a bum bag or a waist bag, but I'm not stick skinny, so it's a cute little clutch moment for me. So if I'm at like the ski lodge in Gstaad or in Aspen and I just need to go down and get some cocoa, or if someone runs into me and I lose half a day skiing and I need a massage, I can just take this to the spot. It's super cute. I am living for this Gwyneth Paltrow case, by the way. It's fascinating. Anyway, love this bag so much, but I really couldn't wear it to its full potential, so I found the shoulder bag version. So this big boy, super freaking cute. Again, you have the rabbit fur, the big thick webbing strap, more silk satin on the top and sides with these cute little pockets, slip pocket here in the back, and when you open it up, more cute pockets, the vermilion lining, super freaking cute. Now this bag, I can usually wear it about a day. See, that's why. So this ancient rabbit fur is falling out, kinda. So I have to be very gentle when I'm carrying this, and I usually only get about like 1 or 2 uses out of it. It's like flying around now. I only get about 1 or 2 uses out of it throughout the winter just because I need to preserve it. And eventually I'm just gonna have to take it into my local furrier and just like say, hey, can you splash some more rabbit on it? I said what I said, save space, I'm sorry. Super cute bag. It also came in an all black, which I'm also hunting for. That's not like an arm and a leg. So again, if you see the all black version for like under 200, let me know because I'll buy it. So next up, this is the most recent bag that I shared with you guys. This is the Coach Mini Field Bag from 2004, I believe. Super freaking cute. I found this again, Shop Goodwill. My husband found it, shopgoodwill.com. Thank you, Zane. He also does my editing and all these pop-ups. So if you're new here, that's him. I haven't carried it yet because I've literally only had it for like a week and a half now. Like it hasn't been very long. I am super excited to take it out. Yes, it does fit the new bigger phones. Yes, it's a vibe. Yes, my unboxing is totally nerdy and fun, so go and check it out. This is my era of Coach. I just love the older Coach. It's fabulous. All right, now these last 2 pieces in my Coach collection are probably the most sentimental overall in my entire collection. So back when Zane and I first started dating, we obviously didn't have a lot of money back then, and he gifted these to me. We lost one in a fire. He bought it again for me. We went against each other at an auction. I'm not gonna do the stories justice, so check out like the bags I've lost video. It's all in there for you guys. But up first, this is the Coach Clutch is what we called it, my guy clutch. It's technically, I think, like a makeup or a travel bag, but I just love throwing my stuff in here in the summertime, running out. Super cute. I love the vintage vachetta look, the mini signature, which is my favorite. Fabulous little bag. And to that end, this used to be like my end-all be-all big boy bag. It's like moving a ship. This is the transatlantic large toe, also from the Made for Factory outlet line. Super fabulous. Lots of vachetta. Now, the watermarks on the vachetta, they're not my fault because this one was actually present for fire number 2. Luckily, I had a really good dust bag on it, but getting it out of the burnt down apartment was a little dicey. So it got some watermarks on the vachetta, but overall, absolutely fabulous piece. I used to carry this as an everyday bag, you guys. Like I was a little crazy back then. Anyway, now it doesn't really often leave my closet. It's just kind of there for sentimental reasons. It's cute. All right, guys, even though my Dooney Bourke collection is a little small, not gonna lie, it's very meaningful, and I've selected and picked like pieces that I really want to have in my collection. I grew up loving Dooney Bourke, even as a little boy, like a little gay Midwestern boy. I always appreciated them. Like you always saw them on everyone else's moms, stuff like that. They're beautiful, they're classic, they're preppy, they're New England, and they're built to last. Like my Dooney Bourke vintage bags are absolutely fabulous. Then growing up, you're going through middle school, high school, the Dooney Bourke It and Graphica collections came out, and they were like literally everywhere in my high school. Like you had to pick, like either you had like a fake Louis Vuitton or you had the Dooney Bourke It. Like that was how it was split. For me, like growing up personally, like going through college, being like a little broke college boy, not being able to afford the LV multicolor that I wanted, the Dooney Bourke It was a very close second for me. So I collected a lot of it back then, especially SLGs. Lost it all in a fire. That's, again, find that video. And I'm just now getting back into collecting like older Graphica pieces, my older all-weather leather pieces. So let's start out again. We're gonna kick it off newer or like most current Dooney Bourke pieces, and we're gonna go back to like some of my all-weather leather goodies, which I absolutely love. So this journey started out with this little crossbody bag. So I found this, I think this was on eBay, 25 bucks. It wasn't much, like whatever, throwaway money. And it's super cute because it has the vachetta trim, the blue lining on the edge coat here. You can easily take this center portion out and then just have like a cute little like baguette moment or like a shoulder bag moment. And it literally just opens up with this snap here. Now, yes, these two bags that I'm showing you now, I have the bigger version I'll show you here in a minute, they're fogged. I am learning, I'm practicing, and I think I have developed a method for getting rid of this fogging and restoring it to like its beautiful clear luster. That's going to be a separate video, but it is coming, and I am so excited to kind of bring this out to you guys. But I loved Dooney Bourke It. They were actually sued. LV sued them for this because it was too close to the multicolor. Whole thing, I've gone into more detail about that in my Dooney Bourke It collection, link down below. Cute little pocket here on the back. I loved this bag so much, I tracked down the north-south version. So this one's a little bigger, holds a little bit more. Again, same design with the strap. You can easily take out the center portion and just have like a cute little shoulder moment. Again, you just have the simple strap here on the front with the button closure, plain black lining, slip pocket here on the back. And back then, all of the Graphica pieces came with the Dooney Bourke heart fob, which isn't like my favorite. Sometimes I take it off when I carry this, sometimes I don't. I'm like a 34-year-old man with a cute little pink heart in my bag, if you know what I mean. This obsession led me to collect lots of SLGs. Again, that's coming later in a couple of weeks. However, I was so jazzed when I found this piece, you guys. This is a nearly mint condition. This is what the It is supposed to look like. So this is it fogged and old. This is what Graphica is supposed to look like. It's supposed to be clear, bright, beautiful, bold colors. So hopefully I can restore them. I found this on eBay. I think I paid like $100. Like it was a bidding war, not gonna lie. And I love this. I actually carried this recently for a full week. It fit a lot and it's like super cute to carry. It's like, hey, hey. Love this bag so much. This is a Dooney Bourke. It is made in the USA and I love this piece. Like this is fabulous. All right, next up, I'm about to show you something a little bit ugly. I said what I said, safe space, a little bit dated, but Zane's mom gave this to me after she was done with it. She was kind of like, oh, I'm cleaning out my closet. Do you want this? I'm like, well, sure, I'll take it. This is a Dooney Bourke scribble print clear tote. It's not very clear anymore. Like it's seen some battle scars, but this used to be our beach tote when we go to the beach together. Like when we go up to Lake Michigan, this always came with us. We could like roll up our towels in there and it's just like cute. This couldn't have been more than $100 way back in the day. I mean, I couldn't imagine anyway. Cute vachetta straps, which why would you put that on a beach bag is beyond me, but I don't know. I haven't used it in like, I couldn't tell you, probably 10, 15 years, but it sits in my closet and actually stores Zane's bags. They're all in their dust bags, like tucked in here. Serves a purpose, and I lied to you guys last week. I don't have 80 bags. I forgot about this. It's bag 81. Safe space, don't judge me. All right, guys, now this next bag I am absolutely fanatic about. Now, if you're familiar with my collection, I have Hermès, I have LV, Gucci, all the big major brands, but for some reason, like this bag is like squarely in like my top 3 favorites. And that is none other than, you've probably already guessed it, my Dooney Bourke all-weather leather large Essex in the color Bone. Bone. I love this bag, you guys. It is absolutely stunning. It is a little dirty. The color's not very even, so I am gonna do like a full like Dooney Bourke how-to guide for cleaning these. Don't participate in Dooney Duncan. Don't, if you know what that is, don't even Google it. Don't do it. It is horrible for your bags. I'm just gonna tell you now. we won't be witnessing any Dooney dunking in my Dooney and Bourke video. However, I'm going to share with you guys the right way to clean and moisturize these, but I absolutely love this bag. It is fabulous. It is everything. It is giving me all the 90s gives. Beautiful suede interior. Like, this bag is in really good condition for its age. I believe it's a 94. I freaking love this thing. Like, this bag is almost 30 years old, and it looks like this. That is how well Dooney and Bourke's used to be made. Like, they were tanks. They were meant for everyday life and still looking beautiful, but being able to tell a story. Like, this is good bag design right here, you guys. Like, I love, 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 love this bag. This is the Dooney and Bourke medium Essex shoulder bag in the color black. So I recently unboxed this, I think on one of my lives with you guys. I haven't used it yet. It does need a good cleaning. So like when you open the flap, yeah, there's some like visible kind of like dirt and funk going on. So it needs cleaned. I'm saving that again for the Dooney and Bourke video, but it's a little bit smaller than the large size, as you can tell. I prefer the large size. Like, the large size is absolutely perfect. The reason I bought this medium one is because I thought that was a medium. And I'm like, oh, well, if that's the medium, that's the perfect size. No, that's technically a large. They had it listed wrong. This is the medium, which, I mean, still super cute, lovely back pocket, can go crossbody, great condition. I'm very selective while I'm collecting these vintage Dooneys. Like, they have to check a lot of boxes. This one does, and I'm super excited to have it in my collection, but not as excited as this next one. So I recently unboxed this for you guys. It actually just went live today on Wednesday, and I still cannot believe that this is in my collection, or that I even found it. Well, technically my husband did again. Where? Shopgoodwill.com. Are you noticing a theme here for my contemporary collection? This is the Dooney and Bourke medium Lockhart crossbody bag in the color black with the tag still attached from, I believe, 98, 99 or the year 2000. So this bag was not in production very long. So first and foremost, they're almost impossible to find, especially in good condition. If you look at the Dooney and Bourke catalogs, it first shows up in 98, I believe, maybe 97. I can't get my hands on a 97. If you see it, let me know because I'm super curious. I know it's not 96, shows up 98, 99. Then I had to go into the Wayback Machine and find it on there, and it disappears by summer 2000. So already this bag was not in production for very long, incredibly hard to find, and I managed to find it with the tags attached in brand new freaking condition. This bag, you guys, is absolutely stunning. So you open it with the XS lock, it opens the flap to the interior. It still had all the original cards like the Dooney and Bourke registration, the inspected and packed by Wilmot sticker on the inside, comes with the lock, the beautiful Dooney and Bourke crest here on the back, mint condition brass fob. Like, this bag is brand new, and I am still like in total disbelief that I was able to get this in my collection. So if you're familiar with buying these vintage Dooney and Bourkes, you know they go for $300-$400 with the tag still attached in brand new condition. I was ready for a bidding war, plugged in I think my max bid was like $357. I put it in like a minute and a half before it was done. And if you bid on shopgoodwill.com, you know, like the last second is like a bidding war. Plugged in my max bid. I'm like, okay, if this doesn't go all the way to my max bid, like it's gonna go crazy, right? I went from $160 to $161, and I kept hitting refresh. I'm like, is it broken? Like, what's going on? Like, no one bid against me, and I got this for $161. I am so jazzed. This bag is amazing. And there you have it, you guys. That was my Coach and Dooney and Bourke contemporary collection. What did you think? Let me know in the comments. What was your favorite? Mine's probably my Dooney and Bourke Essex in the bone. I love that bag. I also like my Bleecker and the mini field. Okay, I like all of them, but let me know what's your favorite down in the comments. Anyway, if you missed it, make sure to go back and catch my designer bag collection. In that video, you're gonna find a lot of Hermès, Louis Vuitton, Fendi, Gucci, Givenchy, YSL, Burberry, you name it, all represented with 49 bags. It is absolutely insane. My collection is a little, I don't wanna be like judgy, but it's a little extensive, if you will. So go back and check that out. Come back next Sunday. We're going to be looking at my Longchamp collection. I don't have a whole lot of pieces. It might be like 6 or 7, but each one has like a really special story because I buy them from each country we visit. So I can't wait to share that with you guys. Make sure to drop down a duck emoji because we love our Dooneys, right? Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. Until next time, stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye. I use an iPhone Pro Max 14 Plus, whatever, the big one.